Hey there, Leo Sun, Leo Moon, Leo Rising. It's Maggie. Welcome to Moonlit Waters. Today we're going to do the month of November, big time Celtic cross overview. Then we'll cover health, wealth, love, and destiny and see what's going on for you. Really excited to have you here. Oh, I can see I'm jiggling the thing. Let me move things around a little. Okay, so just wanted to touch base with you about a few things that are coming up. We've got this month the eclipse that's happening on November 19th. There is a powerful new moon happening on November 4th. The new moon's happening in your 4th house of home. The eclipse, this is if you're a Leo rising, is happening in your 10th house of career. So home and career are kind of on the menu. But it could, depend on what's going on in your chart. But this is deep, powerful, transformational energy. This eclipse is kicking off the eclipse season. We have another one coming up on December 4th. And so there's just a lot of energy around because it's Scorpio season, making the big transformational changes that you want to in your life. Look at this. Your overall energy, though, is the King of Cups. That is beautiful. Let's just see. Oh, Leo. Okay. So the King of Cups is about finding your emotional balance. It is being the eye in the storm of your life. And oh, I am missing. A advice card for you. Let's do that. Because you're going to need it. All right. I'll give you a quick look at the cards here. Oh, maybe we can get everybody into this picture here. Okay. Cards and me too. All right. So, well, you have very supportive energy in your environment. You have the Empress in your environment. So I'm going to encourage you to really take a look around at who's your support system, who's there for you this month, who can you rely on, who can you count on, because you have a big choice and decision coming up. It looks like an ending has happened and that you're in the process of figuring out what the new beginning is, and it's not easy. And this ending could be in a number of things. It could be relationship. I say that because you find yourself starting off here with this Three of Swords energy. This is heartbreak and sadness, especially the way it's depicted. She's remembering things that have happened. In what's on your mind, though, is great. You have the Wheel of Fortune. So you're thinking, okay, well, how do I pick this up and how do I move on and how do I go from here? And so that's wonderful. Very proactive energy. What do you lean into? The energy to lean into here is this Ace of Pentacles. And so the Ace of Pentacles is about laying a nice, solid foundation towards something that is of value for you and something that's really important. The energy of where your mind is, though, in the subconscious is that you seem to think that you're stuck. You're in this area of thoughts going round and round, only it's just subconscious. And so I feel like this instead means for you that this is a pattern. Like a repetitive pattern that has shown up time and time again. And I think that you're not sure, how do I get here? How do I even get here in the first place? Like, it feels like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this. Somehow, different day, same crap. Like, I thought I had this worked out. I thought I knew what I was doing. I thought I had things under control. And then it turns out it's just the same stuff. It just looked different. So whether it's a job or family and friends or a relationship, there's something that just wasn't working right. The energy of where your challenge is the Lovers. But the lovers are about making a choice. And so it's not necessarily a romantic relationship. It is a choice. It is a choice. How do I decide what it is I need to do? This is a major choice, and I feel like it's almost like you're caught in indecision when you know that it's time to get things moving and take things moving forward. So what's really interesting about this Wheel of Fortune card is I want you to take a good look at it. This guy's changing a tire. He works in an automotive shop, and the tire gets loose and it takes off, and he could be mad and he could say, my life really sucks, but instead he says, oh my God, the sun is shining. I'm going to go chase the tire. At least I get outside a little bit today. And so it transforms and it's happy. And look at all the people there cheering him on because his attitude is great. He's like, okay, you know what? This is where I'm at and this is what I need to do. And so I think if you focus on letting the cycle change, how can I really enjoy this? What changes can I make in order to lay this foundation for something new, a new project, a new idea, something that's really important. The opportunity that you have is unusual for an opportunity. Is you have the Five of Wands. This Five of Wands is like people tugging at each other. This is all kinds of tug of war. So some of it's playful, some of it is aggressive, some of it is the wind's blowing the guy over. The dogs are fighting over a bone, but the kids look like they're having fun. And I don't know what that look is with that old man. I don't know if he's cheering them on, instructing them on how to do martial arts. It almost looks like. I feel like the opportunity is, how do you find your peace and your center in the middle of all the chaos going on around you? I feel like this is an opportunity for you to remember that you can be victorious, that you can stand in your power, and even though there's a struggle, this is an action of getting up and doing what it is that you need to do. You find yourself here in the Two of Wands. And the Two of Wands in this case is lovely. Because a lot of times the Two of Wands looks like I can't decide what I'm going to do next. And you're trying to figure it out. Well, this guy is playing music, and the wands are the two drumsticks. And literally, no matter which drumstick he hits on which cymbal or drum or whatever, he's going to do it intuitively. He's going to do it to create the music of a soul. And so you can't make a mistake when you follow the music of your soul. I think the opportunity here is to get unstuck and take action, even if the action seems difficult. It's about moving forward. In your environment, like I said, you have a support system. You have a great support system sitting there for you. You have the Empress. The Empress is all about, let's create something. So who can you lean into? Your advice is super interesting. Your advice is super interesting. On one hand, you've got this beautiful Three of Coins. This is about working together to create something. So, that's taking this idea and finding one or two people, a group to help you to make something very productive out of it. But then you have the Five of Blades, and the Five of Blades is never the Five of Blades. This is telling people how it is. Look at them. I'm going to tell you how it is. And this is your advice. So if you've been a doormat, if you've been letting other people tell you what to do, if you've been putting up with other people's crap, it might be time to stand up for yourself. These could be two different things. One where you're working collaboratively with some people to move something forward, and one where you tell people, the choices I make are none of your business. I'm going to do what I want, when I want, and how I want. Because I run my own life. You're Leo, right? So, your outcome, we have the Five of Pentacles. And the Five of Pentacles is interesting because the person in the foreground is winning. The person in the foreground knows that there's people in the back that wish they were winning. And I guess the question becomes, do you want to look at yourself as a winner or as a person watching other people win? You get to choose. You get to choose. You're going to need to stand on the high ground, stand up for yourself. Two cards here about standing up for yourself. The Seven of Wands for the outcome, in this advice of the Five of Blades. But here we have the Ace of Blades, and this one's interesting because this is surgery. And so the question is, who or what are you going to cut out of your life where you stand on the high ground and you decide you're not on the outside looking in, but you hit the jackpot? Kind of your choice. It is going to start with finding this emotional center, this joy, this happiness that comes from within, of knowing who you are. This is really some big choices. That you have two aces here and a 10 of and the 10. So the Wheel of Fortune. So change is coming. The one thing about this wind, also here, the wind of opportunity. Change is coming. Change is coming. The question is, do you determine your path, or do you let someone else do that for you? All right, let's take a look at health. Okay, so you have chickweed perspective. I think that's about finding your emotional balance. While you have a lot here, you have the butterweed transformation. Change is coming. It is a perspective shift. Will allow you to choose something that really works for you. You have Tulsi, faith. So have faith in the process. Things are transforming as they should. Scorpio season is about the deep transformation, and you have Oak, strength, which is very much you, right? Strength. So there's no real health issue that I'm seeing coming up here. This is more of like emotional health. And the emotional health, to find your emotional balance, is that you got to remember that you are going to make your own music, that you're going to choose and decide what works for you. A perspective shift is necessary. A need to believe in the process and believe in yourself and allow the transformation to happen. So, let me see here. This just feels like getting emotionally balanced is the big health issue. Now, if you're actually having some sort of health issues coming up, perspective would say that you would probably need to seek the advice of somebody who's in the know. All right, financial. Okay, so you have give, donate. Discover the power in giving what you need. Time, money, love, all will come back to you as you give out. So if you're feeling lonely and remote and unloved, then what can you join in? What group can you help out with? Where can you put in your time and energy, your passion to love something? It doesn't have to be someone. It can be giving of your heart space, though, to a cause. Will help to move and shift the energy around it. You have the secret fairy. Every garden has fairies. Secret fairy says do a good deed for someone and not get found out. So these two cards are both talking very much about taking this opportunity to notice that there are people that are on the outside, like you're doing just fine, you're winning the jackpot, but your opportunity here is to help somebody maybe a little bit less fortunate than you, and in doing so, you're shifting your energy and you're shifting the karmic balance in your favor. And I don't want you to do it because it's a karmic balancing thing. I want you to do it because it brings you the joy and the happiness of giving. When we help other people, you cannot get that feeling any other way. That is a magical feeling, and the only way to get it is by selflessly giving in some way to someone else. But here's what's cool. You have hidden fortune. And hidden fortune says wealth and riches await you. Discover surprises in the most unexpected places. Notice signs which lead you to joy and prosperity. I think that as you choose where to spend your resources, whether they're financial, emotional, mental, mentoring, so physical, I want to suggest strongly that you do something that you're in person, not just writing the check, that you get a chance to interact with other people because you don't know who you might meet. It feels like it's a networking opportunity to lead you to what it is that you want. And it's kind of like following that thread. Like, where's this thread going? To see, what's next. So get involved with something. The best way to move through energy is to do something differently than you've been doing. But in love, you've got romance. So whatever we give to others, we receive back. Time, money, effort, and love. If you want to be in a loving relationship, you got to be a loving relationship person. No, I didn't say that right. But if you want someone to pay time and attention to you, then you pay time and attention to them. And it's not just the occasional thing, right? We like it to be consistent. So, but maybe it's time to, have a date night. Have a date night. Maybe you've been feeling left out in the cold because you just never really connect. There's no time to connect. Everything's getting so much busier. What do you need to cut out to make space for this relationship? Put some time and energy into it. All right, so you have humor. Excellent. So final words from Spirit. Humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. I mean, honestly, this Five of Wands, that might be what they're trying to say here. Okay. So Five of Wands can be playful energy or it can be aggressive energy. And you really have to look at the cards around it to figure out. And this one was a little difficult. So I'm going to guess that, when you're the guy in the back's getting blown away by the wind, he can choose to be angry about it, or he can say, oh my God, I'm Mary Poppins, right? He can look, when things are happening, you look for the moment where it's joyful. These kids are like here testing each other's strength in a playful manner, and this guy, maybe he was walking by and he decided just to stop and cheer them on. It kind of reminds me of when my son was little, we were at the park, and there was like a family reunion going on there, and they were all playing volleyball, and he sat on the sidelines. He was like 4 or 5, and he was sitting on the sidelines, and he was cheering, oh, and he was getting so excited, and he was so freaking cute. They were like, do you want to play? He's like, oh no, I just want to cheer. It was really sweet that they offered them. Okay, don't doubt your ability to manifest whatever you want. You are a manifester. We all are manifestors, but honestly, Leo, you are one of the better manifestors there is. It says doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. You don't need to know everything, and you have abundance. I am a limitless being. I can manifest whatever I desire into the physical reality, and that is absolutely the truth about Leo. I think the perspective change is to find the humor in the situation, to have faith in the process, and to give a little bit more of your time and energy in order to shift the energetic situation. I feel like this Empress that's in your environment is somebody that when you are donating your time and your energy, this is going to be the connection that connects you up with the thing that you need. So make the effort to connect with as many people as you can that are in the higher vibrational energy, and allow them to promote opportunities for you. Okay? Well, quite a month ahead. All right, so buckle up. It might be a little bumpy, but if you have the fun, if you decide it's going to be fun and that it's going to be like a carnival ride, then it'll just be a carnival ride. So you get to choose, all right? You guys take good care. The weeklies come out every week, surprisingly. Mid-month will be out in 2 weeks, and over on Facebook at Moonlit Waters, I do daily card pulls, and we talk a little bit about the energy of the day. So if you'd like to join us over there, stop in and say hi. I'd love to hear from you. You guys take good care.